Welcome to the 23rd Annual International Latino Book Awards ceremony. And prepare to be impressed with all the great books you'll be hearing about. Damas y caballeros, your hosts for today's event. You know Belle Hernandez from Luis Valdez's play Zoot Suit and as publisher of LatinHeat. You know Jerry Velasco as co-founder of Nosotros, the original organization who champions for Latinos in the entertainment industry.
Buenas tardes a todos mis amigos y amigas.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the International Latino Book Awards.
You are tuning into the third of four events for the Book Festival. This is the Poetry, Translation, Mariposa, y Más Awards. And we are so happy to have you and can't wait for you to spend the weekend with us, with Belle and I and all of our friends celebrating literature.
Our next events will occur this weekend, so make sure you check out our Facebook page and website to tune into our other awards. You don't want to miss out on seeing Edward James Olmos, Dolores Huerta, and literary favorites like Isabel Allende and Jose Felipe Herrera.
I know I will. Will you?
Jerry, you know I'm so happy to be here with you. It feels like we're getting closer to having these awards in person.
Right, I can't wait to see you in person and celebrate. But today, these awards are remarkable. We are celebrating such creative authors.
Yes, and we should know a thing or two about being creative, right, Jerry?
Oh, yes, we're very creative. You're very creative, Val. And Val, why don't we just dive into today's awards? Our first presenter, coming to us from Fresno, California, is also the first Latino to serve as United States Poet Laureate, Juan Felipe Herrera.
Thank you, Jerry and Belle. I'm really honored to be back at the award ceremony. And, I know all these are incredible authors.
The Juan Felipe Herrera Best Poetry Book Award. One author, bilingual. Cantos al Encuentro by Luis Alberto Ambrosio. Corta la Piel by Sanath Caraza. Pandemia Poems by Alberto Avendaño. The New York City Subway Poems by Carlos Aguasaco. Sugun Ruge by Kelly Martinez Grandal.
The gold medal for the Juan Felipe Herrera Best Poetry Book, one author, bilingual, goes to the NYC Subway Poems.
For the Juan Felipe Herrera Best Bilingual Poetry Book Award. This is a distinction that fills my heart with pride. Thank you to my editors and to the readers. Thank you. Thank you very much.
The Juan Felipe Herrera Best Poetry Book Award. One author, English. Cuentos from the Swamp by Michelle Lisette Flores. If Love Had a Name by Davina Ferreira. Into the Forest and All the Way Through by Cynthia Pelayo. Selected Poems of Emmanuel Javier by Emmanuel Javier.
The gold medal for the Juan Felipe Herrera Best Poetry Book, one author, in English, goes to If Love Had a Name.
El Juan Felipe Herrera Mejor Libro de Poesía, un autor. 2020 Poemas de la Realidad por Ricardo Domínguez. El Rumor de las Cosas por Linda Morales Caballero. Versos para Van Gogh por José Luis Marín Aranda.
La medalla de oro en la categoría de Juan Felipe Herrera, mejor libro de poesía, un autor en español, es para Versos para Van Gogh.
Buenas tardes, estoy entusiasmado, es una inmensa alegría recibir este premio. Muchísimas gracias a todos por su reconocimiento a mi trabajo y a las horas que yo le he dedicado. Les envío a todos unos cordiales saludos.
Best Children's and Youth Poetry Book. La brisita que voló, El Caribe, by Sandra Rivera Sánchez. Versos para soñar despiertos, by Gabriela Lardíez Ara.
The gold medal for Best Children's and Youth Poetry Book goes to Versos para Soñar Despiertos.
Hola, soy Gabriela Lardíez, autora de Versos para Soñar Despiertos. Tanto la ilustradora Mami Marcén, chica con flequillo, como yo estamos exultantes de este reconocimiento. La poesía estimula la imaginación, la creatividad. La poesía es magia. Desde Aragón, en España, toda nuestra admiración, cariño y agradecimiento.
Best Poetry Book, Multi-Author. Antología 2020, by Luis Alberto Ambrogio, compilador. 5 viajes a la ciudad de by Raquel Lanceros y más.
The gold medal for Best Poetry Book, Multi-Author, goes to Antología 2020.
Soy Luis Alberto Ambrogio, poeta hispanounidense de la Academia Norteamericana de la Lengua Española, y quiero agradecer profundamente a la organización Empowering Latino Futures por todo lo que hacen por nuestra cultura, nuestra historia, nuestro idioma, y por haberme galardonado, el honor de darme el galardón por mi antología 2020, publicada por New York Poetry Press. Muchísimas gracias.
Best Poetry Anthology Book. Espuma Rota, by María Palitachi. The Latinx Poetry Project, by 55 Latina poets. When the Virus Came Calling, by Thelma Reina.
The gold medal for Best Poetry Anthology Book goes to Espuma Rota. Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
You know, Val, people always tell us not to judge a book by its cover, but sometimes you must judge a book by its cover and its promotion.
That is true. Our next presenter is the CEO of the Independent Book Publishers Association, the largest organization of book publishers in the United States. And now from Manhattan Beach, California, on to Angela Bole.
Well, marketing awards are certainly appropriate for me to present. The Independent Book Publishers Association was started in 1983 by Jan Nathan as the Publishers Marketing Association. Over the years, we've grown to now cover a wide variety of editing, publishing, distribution, and marketing topics with our over 3,700 current members. And now, in an exciting partnership, we're honored to have aligned with Empowering Latino Futures to provide all these 2021 International Latino Book Award winning publishers and authors with a complimentary 1-year membership with IBPA. With a mission to lead and serve the independent publishing community through advocacy, education, and tools for success, IBPA's vision is a world where every independent publisher has the access, knowledge, and tools needed to professionally engage in all aspects of an inclusive publishing industry. As such, I'm excited to invite the following marketing award winners, along with all the International Latino Book Award winners, into IBPA membership next year.
Best Media Kit for a Book. Lo que escribo en la arena, by Susana Higuera Martínez. That Girl on TV Could Be Me, by Leticia Ordaz.
The gold medal for Best Media Kit for a Book goes to the That Girl on TV Could Be Me Media Kit.
Winning Best Media Kit for a Book is so exciting for me. It means more librarians and schools will be able to discover That Girl on TV Could Be Me. I hope that it reaches so many young hands and that so many young people will be inspired to one day tell their own stories. Thank you.
Best Website Promoting a Book. America's Bilingual Century, by Steve Levine. Hummingbird, by Reynaldo Mora.
The gold medal for Best Website Promoting a Book goes to America's Bilingual Century.
Wow, gracias a todos. This recognition makes me all the more committed, not only to my own bilingual life, but more importantly, to America's bilingual and biliterate future. Thank you.
Best Author Video Promoting a Book. La Maldición Fortier, by Michelle, Deb, and Chris Fattori. That Girl on TV Could Be Me by Leticia Ordaz.
The gold medal for Best Author Video promoting a book goes to That Girl on TV Could Be Me. Now stay tuned to see part of the winning video for That Girl on TV Could Be Me, and thank you for your interest in these International Latino Book Awards.
When I was growing up, I didn't see many people who looked like me on TV. Now, reading with my two sons, I still haven't found many children's books with Latino characters. People of color have been underrepresented in American publishing and TV, both as subjects and creators. So I've written my own story, That Girl on TV Could Be Me, the journey of a Latino news anchor. I sure am hoping to inspire young kids everywhere to follow their dreams.
Now let's hear from Edward James Olmos and the Empowering Latino Futures team.
I'm proud to have co-founded what is now Empowering Latino Futures 24 years ago. We've grown a lot since that first book festival in 1997. And in total, over 1.4 million people have participated in or been impacted by our efforts. But it takes a lot of energy to carry out the various programs we've created. Now on to my co-founder and compadre, Kirk Whistler.
Thank you, Eddie. First of all, we want to thank great sponsors or partners, as we call them. We cannot survive without you. Major sponsors include Grupo Mex, Amazon Literary Partnership, Los Angeles City College, Scholastic, and the Independent Book Publishers Association. Additional partners include AARP California, Energy Upgrade California, MAC, Route 78 Rotary, Macmillan Publishers, Edward Becerra, Lantia Publishing, Miracosta College, My Point Credit Union, and National LULAC. Media has always been a key part of my professional life. And here's our 2021 media partners. CSUSB Lead, Diario Las Americas, El Perico, Hoy in Delaware, KPFK, La Noticia, La Oferta, La Prensa Houston, Las Comadres, LatinHeat, Latino 24/7 Media, Latino Lubbock Magazine, National Association of Hispanic Publications, Prensa Arizona, Quad Air Communications, and Unidos US. A big thank you to all of them. And we look forward to bringing in more of you as sponsors and partners in the future. Now on to Kathy Diaz, our VP of Authors. Thank you.
As an author, honored to be an award-winning author, I know the ups and downs writers go through. So I'd like to invite you to check out our author programs. They include the International Association of Latino Authors, which is our membership program. The International Latino Book Awards that has honored close to 3,500 books since its founding in 1998. In addition to the gold, silver, and bronze award-winning books that we are recognizing today, this year we added honorable mentions because there are so many quality books by and about Latinos. We also have the Latino Books into Movies Awards that started in 2010 and is designed to increase Latino presence on television and in the movies. For more about these programs, go to www.latinobookawards.org. Now, here's Empowering Latino Futures Vice President of Education, Edward Becerra.
Education is the gateway to finding a career you will love, not just a job you are doing. Our programs include our Empowering Students program, which has produced 182,000 copies of the National Latino and American Indian Scholarship Directory, and is currently raising funds to take to the web our database of nearly $1 billion in diverse scholarships so we can serve even more. Education Begins in the Home, the program I founded in 2015, focuses strictly on North County, San Diego, and has given away over 157,000 free books to underserved children via over 500 community events. Now on to ELV's Director of Programs, Ana Patiño.
In 1997, ELF's first program was the Latino Book and Family Festival that we held at Los Angeles Convention Center with only 4 months planning. Since then, we have held 69 festivals in 10 different communities around the U.S. Combined attendance has been over 900,000 people. You can catch our current festival, our second virtual one, at lbff.us. Here's Lisa Montes, ELF Secretary, to speak about volunteers.
Volunteers are the glue of many nonprofits, and the over 350 great volunteers we work with are key to our successes and impact. You can become more involved with our programs at www.empoweringlatinofutures.org/volunteer. Now on to ELF's treasurer, Martin Valdez.
As someone who has spent many years of my life involved with nonprofits, I know that without money, programs do not happen. Empowering Latino Futures needs additional support to fulfill the mission of our various programs. Please consider making a donation, however small or large, that you can afford by going to www.empoweringlatinofutures.org/partners. Thank you for helping us better service the communities we work with.
Now, I'd like to introduce the founder of Las Comadres para las Américas and former Empowering Latino Futures board member, Nora de Hoyos Comstock, coming to us from Austin, Texas. Here's Nora.
Thank you, Belle. It's great to be here with all of you. Las Comadres para las Américas and our book club, Las Comadres and Friends National Latino Book Club, has had an opportunity to read so many of these wonderful authors, and we are so thrilled to be celebrating all of you here today. I'll be presenting the Mariposa Awards and then the Portuguese Awards. The Mariposa, or Best First Book Award, means so much to me. In it, I get to see the next generation of amazing authors, and it is one of my favorite categories.
Best First Book and Children, Youth. A Friend Divided by Ernesto Cisneros. Feliz New Year, Ava Gabriela by Alexandra Alessandri. Rocky's Pandero Beat by Delia Ruiz, illustrated by Luis Patiño. The Other Half of Happy by Rebecca Valcárcel.
The gold medal for the best first book, Children and Youth, goes to A Friend Divided.
I would like to take a moment to thank everyone involved with this award. Being recognized by you is a true honor, and I'm humbled to be mentioned alongside of so many incredible authors, past and present. Again, thank you.
Best First Book, Nonfiction. Chicana Artivistas by Martha Gonzalez. Crossing Borders, Building Bridges by Maria Martin.
The gold medal book for Best First Book, Nonfiction, goes to Chicana Artivistas.
Hello. Thank you so much. Thank you to the International Latino Book Awards. This is a huge honor for me. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank, first of all, UT Austin Press, Carrie Webb, all the wonderful team out there that really kept me going. And of course, especially to the Chicano Artivistas that are still out there in East Los Angeles working, and everybody else that feels that music, art, and culture are something to live and build by. Thank you.
Best First Book, Fiction. A Liquid Fantasía by Ana Catalina Reynoso de la Garza. Momoy, La Laguna del Trueno by J.C. Jacome Sánchez. Tierra Magra by Ana Baute. Tight Knots, Loose Threads by Eleanor Parker Sapia. Beatriz Juan by Rolando Ávila de la Parra.
The gold medal for the best first book fiction goes to A Liquid Fantasía Under the Rain.
Hola a todos y muchísimas gracias por este gran honor. I want to thank everyone at Empowering Latino Futures and the International Latino Book Awards. I am deeply honored to be receiving this recognition for the Mariposa Award in the Best First Book Fiction category. Muchísimas gracias, de todo corazón.
I'll be presenting the Mariposa Awards and then the Portuguese Awards.
Best Young Adult Book in Portuguese. Here the Whole Time by Vitor Martins. Where We Go From Here by Lucas Rocha.
The gold medal for young adult book in Portuguese goes to Where We Go From Here.
Thank you so much for the Latino Book Awards to give Where We Go From Here the award of Best Young Adult Novel in Portuguese. I am beyond happy and I am so honored. So, muito obrigado, as we said in Portuguese, or just thank you very much.
Best Book, Nonfiction in Portuguese. Ensino en Pandemia by Felipe Herrera. O Silêncio da Mulher by Elias Antunes.
The gold medal for Best Book Nonfiction in Portuguese goes to Ensino em Pandemia.
So thank you all. This moment is very special for me, and to dedicate this award to my daughter Maria Luisa. Daddies love you. Thank you.
Since the 1970s, I have been a huge supporter of the unions and all that they do for all people. Hank Lacayo was someone that I knew from the 1970s or before because of his leadership with the Labor Council of Latino Americans Advancement, or also known as LACLA. For a couple of decades, Hank Lacayo was the highest ranking Latino within the organized labor. More importantly, he was a fighter for Latino and Latina issues and causes, and a mentor to many. I know he was a mentor to me. Unfortunately, we lost Hank in 2017. Coming to us from Thousand Oaks, California, is Hank's widow, Leah Lacayo.
Thank you, Jerry, for the insights. Hank had a long and distinguished career as a labor leader. He could talk to the farm worker in the field or the President of the United States. I know he would be bursting with pride to know that this award was named after him. Now, onto the Hank Lacayo Labor Theme Book Award.
The Hank Lacayo Best Labor Theme Book. We Are Not Slaves, Robert T. Chase.
The gold medal for the Hank Lacayo Best Labor Theme Book goes to We Are Not Slaves.
To thank the Empowering Latinos Futures International Latino Book Award. I am humbled and very thankful.
Our next presenter is John Echeveste, and I love what he has done with La Plaza de Cultura y Artes in Los Angeles, a beautiful space.
Yes, Belle, beautiful space for all of us. And yes, John is a friend of all of us. He has created a facility that is used by all. Here is John.
Thank you very much, Val and Jerry. Always great to see the two of you, even if it is virtually. Now on to the Design Awards. Design was a very important component that went into the reconstruction of our buildings here at La Plaza and continues to be an important component of what we do. If you haven't been to La Plaza, we invite you to visit us. If you've been to Olvera Street, you're right in the neighborhood. We're right across the street. And we celebrate our Latino history, art, and culture here throughout the year with an exciting menu of exhibitions, programs, and educational opportunities. So we welcome you to come. We're a free museum and we're open every day but Tuesday. So we hope you can join us. And now on to the book awards in the design category.
Best Latino Focused Book Design. Herencia Cookbook by Bernadette Molina.
The gold medal for Best Latino Focused Book Design goes to Herencia Cookbook.
Hi, I would like to thank both Bernadette and William for bringing me onto this project. I'm beyond elated that we created something that's getting so much success and recognition. Thank you guys for letting me be part of this project and coming up with some crazy ideas for it. I think we did pretty good. What do you think?
Best Cover Design. Come Tierra, by Dolores Reyes. Diseño de cubierta de Steven Braida. Hoy he soñado conmigo, by Emilio del Carril. Seville, by Eva Van Kramer, designed by Pamela Arias Sepúlveda.
The gold medal for best cover design goes to Comadres.
Hi, I'm Edward Benitez, Executive Editor at HarperCollins Español, and on behalf of Dolores Reyes, I would like to thank the International Latino Book Award for this wonderful honor. Thank you very much.
Best cover illustration. Strong Women Have Beliefs and Values by Adriana Fuentes Diaz. Cover. Illustration by Berenice Lacroix.
The gold medal for best cover illustration goes to Strong Women Have Beliefs and Values.
Hola Isla, soy Berenice Lacroix, soy artista plástica y hice esta portada. Gracias.
Best Interior Design. Hoy he soñado conmigo, by Emilio del Carril. Lo que escribo en la arena, by Susana Hillera Martínez.
The gold medal for best interior design goes to Lo que escribo en la arena.
This is my latest collection of short stories with illustrations by tattoo artist Julian Gomez. I am very grateful with Empowering Latino Futures for this recognition in this category that is so important now more than ever for us authors, which is create the design, the marketing, and the image that goes along with our books to reach new audiences and to touch more readers. Thank you so much.
Best use of photos inside the book. Todos al Rodeo by Dr. Maria Alma González Pérez.
The gold medal for best use of photos inside the book goes to Todos al Rodeo.
Thank you, International Latino Book Awards Committee, for selecting my Todos al Rodeo, a Vaquero alphabet book, as the best Latino-focused picture book for 2020. We appreciate your helping us advocate for biliteracy.
Best use of illustrations inside the book. La Historia de Du by Esmeralda Pérez Cortés, illustrated by Eleanor Diaz. The Magic of Clay by Ada Lucia Juan.
The gold medal for best use of illustrations inside the book goes to La Historia de Do.
Mi nombre es Esmeralda Pérez Cortés, autora del libro La Historia de Do. Quiero dar gracias a Dios, a mi esposo y a mi familia por estar siempre a mi lado. Muchas gracias a International Latino Books Awards por esta nominación. Gracias a Snow Fountain Press y Eleanor Díaz por este hermoso trabajo. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you for participating today and continue reading.
In this day and age, there are countless ways to take in literature, right, Val?
So true. One way is digitally, just like these awards are coming to you virtually. For our digital awards, please help me welcome Libro Hispano founder, coming to us from Miami, Pilar Vélez.
Thank you, Belle and Jerry. I am so happy to join you today. My name is Pilar Vélez. I am the president of Hispanic Heritage Literature Organization, Mi Libro Hispano. So now on to the ebook and our audio book awards.
Best Children's Picture ebook. Mei Ling in China City by I.C. Smith.
The gold medal for Best Children's Picture ebook goes to Mei Ling in China City.
Thank you very much for this amazing recognition and your inspiration. Being an author of color, it means a lot to me. I hope through Mei Ling in China City, students will have a better understanding of how different racial groups have experienced injustice in the United States. With our joint effort to promote social justice and history, we can make our shared world a better place for the next generation. Thank you for this honor.
Best ebook nonfiction. You Are Not Alone by Leti Ramirez.
The gold medal for Best ebook nonfiction goes to You Are Not Alone.
Thank you for this award and thank all of those that participated. It's an honor to be here. A special thanks to all those that contribute in their chapters, their stories to help more students stay in school. The book, You're Not Alone, Recipes to Obtain Success by Students for Students.
Best ebook, fiction, Suburban Luchador by Philip Rivera.
The gold medal for Best ebook fiction goes to Suburban Luchador.
Hi, I'm Philip, and I'm so excited to be a finalist. And I'd like to thank my Lord Jesus for the ability to write, and my wife and beautiful children for being the inspiration behind these humorous stories. Thank you, and I love you so much.
Best audiobook, The Resurrection of Fulgencio Ramirez by Rudy Reese. Thriving in the Fight, narrated by Carmen Elisa Cancel.
The gold medal for Best audiobook goes to The Resurrection of Fulgencio Ramirez.
Thank you to the International Latino Book Awards for considering me in this category. I'd like to dedicate this award to the memory of my father, Rodolfo Ruiz Cisneros, who inspired the character of Fulgencio Ramirez.
Thank you and congratulations to the winners.
Being able to speak 2 languages is a feat within itself. But those who are able to translate books into other languages are incredible human beings. Let's meet from Denver Reforma President Nicanor Diaz, who will help us to announce the translation winners.
Thank you, Jerry. I'm honored to be here representing Reforma, the national association to promote libraries and information services to Latinos and the Spanish-speaking. This year, Reforma is hosting its 7th national conference titled Somos el Cambio, We Are the Change. Please join us for this virtual conference by registering at reformaconference.org. We hope to see you there. Now, on to the 2021 Translation Awards.
Best Children's Picture Book, Translation, Spanish to English. The Seahorses Move Out of Coral City, traducido por Walter Irizarry.
The gold medal for Children's Picture Book Translation, Spanish to English, goes to The Seahorses Move Out of Coral City.
Hola, mi nombre es Sandra Rivera y estoy súper agradecida de haber recibido el premio por el mejor libro traducido de español a inglés con mi libro The Seahorses Move Out of Coral City.
Best Children's Picture Book Translation, English to Spanish. El Árbol de Libros, traducido por María Pérez. Evelyn del Rey se muda by Meg Medina, translated by Teresa Malauer. Gustavo, el fantasmita tímido, by Flavia Drago. Imagina, by Juan Felipe Herrera, translated by Georgina Lázaro. Las Mujeres en la Química, by Mary Wessinger. Luisita and COVID-19, by Dora Prisvilek. Meilín en la Ciudad China, by Icy Smith. Merci Suárez, Se pone las pilas, by Meg Medina, translated by Alexis Romay. Si quisquillea fuera un color, by Silly Recio. Un regalo para Ama, traducido por María Pérez. Un trineo para Gabo, traducido de Alexis Romay.
The gold medal for Children's Picture Book Translation, English to Spanish, goes to Luisita and COVID-19.
Thank you very much, International Latino Book Awards, for this privilege. Muchas gracias. Estoy encantada de que hayan reconocido a Luisita y la COVID-19. Muy agradecida.
Best Chapter Young Adult Book Translation, English to Spanish. La Travesía de Santiago, by Alexandra Díaz. Las Verdades que Sostenemos by Kamala Harris, translated by Eva Ibarzábal.
The gold medal for chapter Young Adult Book Translation, English to Spanish, goes to Las Verdades que Sostenemos.
Este ha sido un año de desafíos y de aprendizaje, y culminarlo con un reconocimiento de esta naturaleza nos reafirma que estamos en el camino correcto y nos alienta a seguir adelante. Gracias a International Latino Book Awards.
Best Nonfiction Book Translation, Spanish to English. A Conguero by Bella Martinez, translated by Ronald Vázquez. Ray Barreto, Giant Force by Robert Telles, translated by Ronald Vázquez.
The gold medal for nonfiction book translation, Spanish to English, goes to A Congueros Conguero.
Gracias por haber seleccionado a Congueros Conguero, a memoir of Jimmy Morales as told to Bella Martínez en el certamen de los Latino Book Awards. Muchas gracias. Él es Ronald Vázquez, traductor de la obra, y yo soy la autora de la obra original. Muchas gracias.
Best Nonfiction Book Translation, English to Spanish. Do by Genaro Torres Celis. Economía de lo que no se pierde by Ann Carson.
The gold medal for best nonfiction book translation, English to Spanish, goes to Do, El Camino del Crecimiento Continuo.
Hola, muy emocionado de que mi libro Do, El Camino del Crecimiento Continuo quedó como finalista como mejor traducción del inglés al español. Un abrazo y un agradecimiento sincero.
Best Fiction Book Translation, Spanish to English. It Would Be Night in Caracas, translated by Elizabeth Breyer. The Last Days of El Comandante, translated by Rosalind Harvey and Jessie Mendez Sayer. The Trails of Iphigenia, translated by Jack Miskowiak.
The gold medal for best fiction book translation, Spanish to English, goes to It Would Be Night in Caracas.
Hi, I'm Edward Benitez, Executive Editor at HarperCollins Español, and on behalf of Elizabeth Breyer, I would like to thank the International Latino Book Awards for this wonderful honor. Thank you very much.
When I was a child, this next presenter became the first Latino ever elected to the Los Angeles Unified School District Board. At the time I was performing in the musical Zoot Suit, he became the first Mexican American to ever serve as the United States Ambassador to Mexico.
Oh, yes, our hero. Because of this and so much more, we are proud to announce that the next award category has been named the Ambassador Julian Nava Educational Theme Book Award, after our dear friend Julian Nava, now from San Diego, California, our good friend, the great man. Here's Julian.
Thank you, Jerry and Belle. This means a lot to me. Unfortunately, at my age, I don't get around much anymore, but I do write almost every day, and I'm working on several new books. Books and education have been a cornerstone of my life, and I encourage everyone to get a good education and find a job they love.
The Ambassador Julian Nava Best Educational Theme Book. Así Crezco, by Leah Michels. La Frisita que Voló el Caribe, by Sandra Rivera Sanchez.
The gold medal for the Ambassador Julian Nava Educational Book Award goes to Así Crezco.
And congratulations to all the nominees. There are so many great books represented here today, and I'm honored to have my work presented along with them. I want to recognize the amazing illustrations of Wesley Davis, as well as the team of translators that worked so very hard to produce a high-quality Spanish translation. Let's move forward and celebrate exceptional Spanish books and Latino authors.
I always love a good mariachi group, and we have a great one for you. Mariachi Reina de Los Angeles profoundly changed the course of women in mariachi history. Since their founding in 1994, the internationally renowned Grammy-nominated all-female ensemble has had enormous impact as groundbreakers and role models for young women in music. You can learn about them on YouTube or at reinadelosangeles.com.
Sí, señor. Soy pitallero, señores, que ahora acabo de llegar. Vengo de cortar pitayas, güerita, comenzando a madurar. Soy pitallero, señores, que ahora acabo de llegar. Vengo de cortar pitayas, güerita, comenzando a madurar. Ándale, güerita, vámonos al organal. A cortar pitayas, comenzando a madurar. Ándale, güerita, vámonos al organal. A cortar pitayas, comenzando a madurar.
Eso, muchachas, tóquele como allá en Pueblo Nuevo, sí, señor.
Soy pitallero, señores, que vengo de Manzanillo. Vengo de cortar pitayas, güerita, del corazón amarillo. Soy pitallero, señores, que vengo de Manzanillo. Vengo de cortar pitayas, güerita, del corazón amarillo. Ándale, güerita, vámonos al organal. A cortar pitayas, comenzando a madurar. Ándale, güerita, vámonos al organal. A cortar pitayas, comenzando a madurar. Soy pitallero, señores, que vengo desde Sayula. Voy a vender mis pitayas, güerita, a este pueblo de Cocula. Soy pitallero, señores, que vengo desde Sayula. Voy a vender mis pitayas, güerita, a este pueblo de Cocula. Ándale, güerita, vámonos al organal. A cortar pitayas, comenzando a madurar. Ándale, güerita, vámonos al organal. A cortar pitayas, comenzando a madurar.
¡Jura, compañeras! ¡Vámonos que se acabaron las pitayas!
This next presenter is the president of the college I went to, Los Angeles City College. For those interested in the entertainment field, LACC has one of the largest cinema and animation department of any college in the United States. Now, on to President Mary P. Gallagher.
Thank you, Jerry. I'm going to have to check and see what kind of grades you got at City. You know, I love books. Reading allows us to escape. Whether you're looking into a nonfiction book about a historic event that happened, or you're deciding to read a fiction that's about that same period, but the story is made up. Either way, we have an opportunity to think about things and imagine things that we never experienced because of these wonderful books that we get exposed to. Reading is great, and I love books.
Best Academic Theme Book, College Level. Barrio América by A.K. Sandoval Strauss. La fascinante historia de la lengua española by Alma Flor Ada Isabel Campoy.
And it goes to Barrio América. Congratulations.
Buen día. This is A.K. Sandoval Strauss, the author of Barrio America, How Latino Immigrants Saved the American City. It is a tremendous honor to be a finalist for an International Latino Book Award. I've seen the other finalists and really me siento muy honrado por haber sido incluido.
Best Culturally Themed Academic Book. Nepantla, Familias by Sergio Troncoso. Oh, Canadá by Roxana Orue. Tres Semillas de Granada by Rosemary Salum.
The gold medal for Best Culturally Themed Academic Book goes to Oh Canada. Congratulations.
Es un honor para los autores del libro Oh Canadá que el multiculturalismo canadiense haya recibido el reconocimiento del Premio Internacional Latino en la categoría Mejor Libro de Temática Cultural. Nuestro agradecimiento.
I so enjoyed being a part of this.
We saved my favorite for last.
Oh, yes, my favorite too, Val. Yes, Dolores Huerta is someone I'm honored to call a very dear friend of mine because she probably has more credibility than any other Latino or Latina in the United States.
Her 70 years of service has resulted in many victories, but there's still a lot more to do, and I'm sure she's going to get to it.
Now, Belle and I and all of us would like to introduce Dolores to present the next first ever Dolores Huerta Community Service Theme Book Award.
It's wonderful to be here with Jerry, Belle, and all of the rest of you. Those of you who know me well know that I am a bookaholic, someone who loves books and how reading has enriched my life, taken me to so many, many adventures, always informing me. It's really wonderful how reading really makes us have a greater life. And it's a great honor to have this award named after me. Now, the three key awards that are very, very important to me.
The Dolores Huerta Best Community Service Theme Book. Kid, Quijotes by Stephen Haff. Solo Kiko, COVID-19 by Brandon Martel.
The Golden Medal for Dolores Huerta Community Service Book goes to Kid Quijotes.
Hi, I'm Edward Benitez with HarperCollins Español, and on behalf of Stephen Half, I would like to thank the International Latino Book Awards for this wonderful honor. Thank you very much.
Best LGBTQ+ Theme Book. Ocho Voces, Antología Cuentos, LGBTIQ+, by varios autores. Brown Trans Figurations by Francisco Galarte. Piedra de Luna by Richard Rivera Cardona.
The Gold Medal Award for the Best LGBTQ themed book goes to Piedra de Luna.
Saludos, un gran honor recibir este reconocimiento por una novela que aborda la realidad del grupo minoritario más marginado en el mundo, la población transgénero y transexual, y sobre todo que este libro sea un producto de la literatura puertorriqueña. Muchas gracias.
Best Latina Theme Book. Thriving in the Fight by Denise Padín Collazo.
The Gold Medal for Best Latina themed book goes to Thriving in the Fight.
Yay! Thank you so much. This is dedicated to the women, Black and brown women who are doing our work in our communities. Keep on thriving in the fight, my sisters.
Thank you, Dolores, for joining us. And that's the wrap for the 2021 ILBA Poetry Translation Mariposa y Más Book Awards. We hope to see you at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for our closeout with the Fiction Awards.
Thank you, Dolores. Thank you, Dolores. Thank you, Julian Nava, to all the presenters, all the recipients, to Belle, to everyone that was part of this production. Thank you to the sponsors. And thank you for bringing this awards to all of us because it's very much needed. We need the books. Whatever is not on the page is not on the screen. You will be making history by writing. So thank you very much. You have all made it possible. Hasta luego. Adiós. Y nos vemos muy pronto, ¿verdad, Belle?
That's right. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye.
Peace. Love.
Hola. We would like to personally invite you to join us next year for the 2022 International Latino Book Awards. These awards have celebrated more than 3,470 authors and publishers since 1998, representing the best of books by and about Latinos. The awards span multiple categories, including children's books, young adult, nonfiction, fiction, poetry, best first book, design, and translation awards. Entries may be in English, Spanish, and Portuguese. We hope you are one of our next winners. Applications are now open. Check us out at www.latinobookawards.org. We will see you in 2022.